What's up everybody, Mike here, hope you're all doing well. Again we're inside because the English weather is absolutely caning it down, so I can't get out to record videos, so we just sat here together. So I thought, why not have a little discussion. Okay, when I first started playing Destiny, the main thing I wanted was exotics. Now, when you first start, it's really hard to get yourself a cipher and ascending shard and all the materials you need to go to the Monument of Lost Lights to pick up a said weapon. So I'm going to try and include a top 5 list of the weapons that are in the Monument of Light, but you can also get outside. Ones that are quite viable, I believe, and like 5 weapons that I think you should be aiming for. So starting at number 5, I'm going to go with Crimson. Now Crimson I feel is a very good PvP weapon and a very good PvE weapon. When I mean good, I mean it's viable. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but obviously you need to do a lot of PvE to get the stuff that you need for PvP. But imagine having a gun that does 50-50 both ways. I actually really like it in PvP. There is a lot of better options out there, but the Crimson is a free burst weapon and it's really easy to use, really stable to control, so it'll help you get in there and get the kills you need to keep pushing forward with your bounties, etc. And in PvE, again, it's a very viable weapon with a 3-round burst and the stability. So I think that gun could be a good starter gun at number 5 to help get you through to the next phase. And number 4, Arianas Vow. Again, this is from the Monument of Lost Lights. Arianas Vow is a good PvP weapon, but it's a PvE slayer. So if you're the type of person who's trying to level up, get to the Nightfalls, etc., and you're going against Overlord champions and Barrier champions, etc., Arianas Vow is probably an option for that, probably the best option for that, because it has piercing rounds. So the piercing rounds go through the shields of the Overlord champions, so it's a win-win because mods are hard to come by in the beginning, I feel anyway. Banshee's very stingy in my opinion, he needs to give up the goods a little bit better, but Arianas Vow will kind of do a shortcut for that. So if you've got your cipher and that, go get Arianas Vow from the Monument of Lost Lights and take that into PvE and use it to beat the higher end bosses to try and get yourself some more higher end loot. Number 3, we're going to come in with Hawkmoon. The reason I've chosen Hawkmoon is 2 reasons mainly. One, you can pick it up by doing an exotic mission right now, but you need to be quick because in February, I believe the Forsaken DLC is getting vaulted with the rest of our content. So get your hands on Hawkmoon while you can by just doing an exotic mission. I would look into how to do it if you haven't done it already, but basically you need to pick up some flowers, you've got to go to the EDZ, you've got a few little steps to take before you get into the mission, the Harbinger, where you can go and get yourself this weapon. Now Hawkmoon is very good in PvP, in my opinion. Now I have got to say that when you first do the mission, you're probably going to get just a basic Hawkmoon, so you run it again and you get a Hawkmoon with a perk. Now my perk is opening shot, so my first shot of my gun goes further and is stronger. That's a good perk for me. So you might have to run it a few times, but it's an easy exotic to attain in that respect. So get yourself Hawkmoon, very good PvP weapon and a very tardy PvE weapon actually. It's not too bad at all, especially in the mid end. Number 2, Thorn. Thorn is a weapon that I've got history with and I didn't really like it at first. I thought it was good, not great. That's because the 120 hand cannon meta was so rife for so long. Everybody in the Crucible had a 120 handgun, whether it was steady hand, true prophecy, etc, etc. Now they've been nerfed, Thorn is very good. Thorn's main power is it's very versatile. Like, it's easy to use, you quick round corners, and if you can get yourself a kill, you can pick up the little green orbs, the Soul of the Devourer, which will charge up your weapon and you're just going to slap them from there on out. There is a stasis mod, which I'm going to go through on my hunter build, that basically makes these orbs suck to you instead of you going to them. You have to kind of just be in their vicinity, but like I say, stay tuned for that. That's in my hunter build video. But Thorn is very viable now. Definitely worth picking up, especially for PvP. The fact that you can shoot someone, so you get 2 taps in and they go around a corner, and then because Thorn deals damage over time, so I pierce them, over time, you can get a kill sometimes when they're trying to run for cover, so definitely check out Thorn. And coming in at number 1 is Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades has always been a really good gun, but it sort of goes up and down as metas shift, but it only ever moves a slot or two. Now I feel like Ace of Spades is pretty much the best weapon that you can go buy from the kiosk as one of your first weapons. Now it's very good for the simple fact that it's got extreme range, so the hand cannon becomes like a mid-range to long-range weapon. It's not superb at long range, but you can get a bullet in there. Very, very good, but it's extremely good at keeping your awareness high. So like when you aim down sights with your weapons, you know you lose the mini-map. Not with Ace of Spades. So you can aim down sights and your mini-map's still showing you and feeding you all the information that you need. So that is God tier, that is S tier in my opinion. But if that's not good enough for you, what Ace of Spades also does is every time you get a kill, just quickly reload your weapon, it will glow up, and you can knock people on their ass in like 2 shots most of the time. You can really slap them with this charged up Ace of Spades. It's just an all-round good weapon. There's very, very few negatives to it. So in my opinion, that's number 1. And it's probably one of the easiest ones to get off my list. Like with Crimson, etc., you're gonna have to hope it drops in most cases, or Xur gives it to you. But weapons like Hawkmoon, weapons like Thorn, and Ace of Spades, which is my number 1, all you have to do is go to the kiosk. So if that's going to be your first purchase, it's a damn good purchase if you're more into the PvP content. So it's number 1 for me, but if you're more of a PvE player, I'll go with Arianas Vow. Now you're going to have to let me know what you went with and what was your personal choice. Let me know down in the comments. It's a rainy day, I'm going to be answering them all. So talk to you soon, catch you later.